First of all, now why did you change the scoring system from the 15-point system to the 21-point system, and are you happy with those changes?
Well, we did the changes basically to ensure that the game is progressing well. I think in any sports you need changes. Changes makes it different from the whole setup. We found that badminton was very long originally with the 15 point, especially with service over. So it created a big problem to television VOH, and that created a real problem for us because if television doesn't know it takes 15 minutes or 2 hours for a match to finish, they're not going to take you. With this new system, we are very fortunate that we know that the matches will be over within an hour. So we have our television coverage has improved tremendously in the last 1 year.
Excellent. And how do you find the players are reacting to the change?
Well, I think initially the top players always, I mean, being a player myself, I realize anything new is always thinking that they're trying to beat me. I mean, that's a normal reaction of a top player. And I think you can see this World Championship is a good example. You can see the top players are all moving back, like even the double, mixed doubles and all are coming back. Even Gowling, the lady doubles who won the title, were away and they are coming back because it gives an opportunity to even elderly people because the scoring is such that you must use your brains more than your brawns.
Well, elderly, I love it. Okay. One other change you made was changing it from the World Championships every 2 years to every year. So why did you do that, and are you happy with that change as well?
Well, I think the reason is this. I think basically I not only changed the World Championship, we also did for the World Junior because we find that a World Champion must be every year. Every 2 years, it's sometime who could be the best and you will never have a chance. People say that you might burn yourself out, but we are in no position for that. We are still miles behind the tennis and the rest. So until we reach a stage where we can command respect and command sponsorship of millions, then we may look into the other, maybe 3-4 years once, but not now. Now more the game, the better it is.
And then once again, are you getting pretty happy reception from all the players as well?
Well, so far I must admit the players have been happy. I mean, if you look at the Chinese who were not as happy as they were, but they are extremely happy now. They have managed to master this tournament, this game now.
Excellent. And then also, you've implemented a lot of training centers around the world here. How are they going?
Well, we have got 3 training centers. One in Saarbrücken, one in Sofia, Bulgaria, and the other one in Guangzhou and China. The basic idea of the training center is to develop players from lesser developed countries, give them an equal opportunity so that they can be world champions. And I think to this effect, we are succeeding very well. We are spending all our Olympic income, which is about 1.5 million a year on development alone, which is a great change from what it was before.
And you touched earlier about, comparing it to tennis and all that stuff. What do you think it's going to take to bring badminton to a new level, like, let's say, tennis, or even just below tennis, even just comparable to tennis? What do you think it's going to take?
I'm glad you say comparable. At least we are thinking of beating them by 2013. One of the few areas we are changing the name of badminton IBF to BWF tomorrow, Badminton World Federation, to unite the world under one. It's Badminton Asia, Badminton Europe, Badminton England, Badminton Canada, Badminton USA. So badminton is the product that sells. That's the first step. Secondly, we are also trying to get this training centers concept. And in development side, we are emphasizing on coaching, because without coaching you can't develop. I think you might know or don't know that we have over 250 million people playing badminton around the world, but nobody knows this. I mean, from the racket sales and all, social and badminton. I did a survey last month with a German company for China, and I was surprised to find there are 154 million badminton players in China. Now that's more than the whole of Canada population, I'm sure. I mean, this is fantastic figures, and it clearly shows badminton is a growing market now. It's just to make it people realize that it's a fantastic game, It's a game that can be played by men, women, ladies, young, old, everybody. It's a family game, and we are promoting the family very well.
Okay, and so in order to raise that popularity, what are you going to go after the media a bit more? Are you going to go after TV a bit more? Is that the route that I'm sort of sensing?
Yeah, I
Because
think
like you
you're
said,
right.
it's popular enough, right?
You're right.
Mhm.
I think you're right about this. We want to be media friendly, TV friendly, spectator friendly, and also the player and official friendly. You can see by tomorrow when we have the finals of the world, you'll see that it's not only come to see badminton, there must be entertainment too. And we are encouraging entertainment very well. We've already started having an ambassador who's Sally Ye, a lady, a singer, a popular singer from Hong Kong. She comes to the tournament, she brings in a completely new era because she brings in all the supporters inside. And it's all a sellout crowd. And we get new people getting in. She plays exhibition matches. We get the Bollywood people inside, involved in badminton in India. So we are looking for more than badminton, it's entertainment.
Now, I heard a couple rumors here. I was wondering if you could possibly touch on them. I have one rumor that you guys were thinking about possibly taking away the back line there for the doubles. Is that true?
Well, it was originally, before when we changed the scoring, it was part of a setup that we were hoping that, because I think one of the things that you notice in the last 2 days, not today, has been there were so many service faults that formally when you have a service fault, it's service over. But now it's a point. So it's a disaster for anybody to make a service fault and give away a point just by service. So we are now still looking into it very carefully to see whether we need to do or not. Because we want the game to be enjoyed by everybody, not get a point and win the title by getting 20 faults. And there were, I think, in one match more than 20 times, there was a service fault. That is not right.
So in other words, you're still considering that back
Yes,
line?
we
Okay.
are. We are looking into this. We are still looking how to make the game more popular.
Mm-hmm. And I also heard another rumor about a title sponsor for the Super Series tournaments.
There is. We already announced it today at the press conference at 3:30.
Oh, great.
We have a title sponsor who happens to be a finance company, and this company is coming in very strongly, and there will be a prize money of 500,000 US for the finalists in December, and there will be money for the association, and we want to promote the game very well.
What's the name of the company?
I'm sorry, that is still,
Oh.
they're just holding it, they just said finance company.
Oh, okay.
The MD came, it's actually a sports marketing company,
Oh, excellent.
and they have taken it, and they have got the contract. But what we do, we sign a contract with the sports marketing group, and they will have the title sponsor according to their. So we are being very outsourcing. I will be outsourcing more events very soon. Even this event, for example. If there is a good company in America or Canada, why not? Let them buy it.
Excellent.
Actually, I have a badminton-related question. Just going back, you used to be a player originally. That's right. What were your best results?
Oh, well, I won few titles anyway. I won the Asian Games singles and doubles gold, Commonwealth singles and doubles golds, won the All England doubles, singles runner-up, and I won, I think, nearly all the doubles titles around the world.
Okay,
and
and then
some singles.
and then you became a coach after that. Is that right?
Yes, I was a national coach too.
Is it true that were you the head coach when Malaysia last won the Thomas Cup?
I was head coach and the manager when Malaysia won the Thomas Cup in 1992 after 25 years.
Okay, so do you foresee your hometown Malaysia? They haven't won since, right? Do you see them winning in the next 10, 15 years?
Well, I think the game with this new scoring system has made it different in its approach. People have to approach it differently because it is not the bronze like before. We have to be very, very fit to be able to sustain that. Now it's not. You need brains. You really need brains now. So we are moving more towards brains. Even the bronze must be there, but the brains are more.
So do you think you could compete today against these guys like Lin Dan?
No, I don't want. I never compare myself to them. During my time, there were no television. I didn't know what was. I used to go to bed early because there's nothing else to do.
Yeah, just touching on that 21-point system again. I mean, if you look at this Worlds, I mean, you get the, like, for example, in the quarterfinals, or you get the three favorites not winning. You get the English, three English teams, in the finals here, and they're, do you think that's a maybe a byproduct or a result of this new scoring system?
Well, it is true. You're right about that. I think it is true because without the scoring system, they would never have reached the one. It gives everybody an equal opportunity.
Then on the other hand, though, now we get the Chinese dominating the ladies doubles still, and so do you think any changes could ever change that, or do you think now it's just leave it up to the rest of the world?
Many other changes. You could get married to some of the Chinese and get them to America or Canada. I mean, there are ways you can do it, but we are looking into ways. That's why our training center concept is a very, very important one, because what we are doing, we are the only training center in the world which is different from the rest, because we have 20 different countries assembled in one area, and the training is different because you need 20 different cultures, 20 religion, 20 different people. So the coaches have got to be different, and I think that will eventually be the nursery for the world champions. It will be, because we are going on quantitative. I have learned a lot from this lately, from especially in the Americans when they won the volleyball. Remember, they were nobody and they won the volleyball title. I followed that, and I think now we won Malaysian title, and I want to use the same style in the world.
Any other questions, guys?
It's fine for me.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.